what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, if you're a Khloe Kardashian baby, everything that's been going on has made you feel like you want to expand your family, y'all. What am I talking about? Khloe's sources have gone on record and said that she wants another baby. Not only that, she always planned on having 3 or 4 kids, and that's what she's looking into. Y'all, let's get into this news. But before we do that, I ain't nothing to do. Let's just jump into this news. They're saying Khloe is ready for baby number 3. They said it's definitely a probability she'll have more kids. She wants more than 2 children. I can see her having 3 or 4. Khloe's plans fit in with her sisters because all the Kardashians want a big immediate family. It's been all of their dreams to have a family they can share with each other. Kim got 4 kids. Kourtney has 3. Kylie has 2. We'll talk about Kylie in a different video because maybe I got some more tea on her and Travis's breakup. But let's talk about Khloe. Why does this fit into everything that Khloe's been telling us for the past 2 or 3 years? I got more on that story, but let me just explain this. Khloe and Tristan still have, I believe, 3 or 4 fertilized, actually 3 more fertilized embryos waiting. Khloe has always said she wanted more kids. Khloe's always said she wanted a big family. Khloe has also made it known that she wants it with the same person. Now, here's the thing. I know I'm the main person always dragging Tristan for having low moral hygiene. But as you guys know, he just suffered a devastating loss, which makes you think, have him and Khloe? Well, maybe they have been talking. Maybe they are planning on expanding their family because Tristan, I don't know. Listen, these type of things change people. Maybe Tristan is on board with having more children, but one thing's for certain, Khloe's original plan that she told us 2 years ago about how many kids she wants, how she's going to have it, it looks like she is sticking to that plan. And baby, these sources from Khloe's camp just dropped yesterday. So the fact that they're even having this conversation now, I don't know, y'all, it looks like it's going to happen. Khloe said herself, I definitely do want more kids. I have so many brothers and sisters. I think it's such a blessing, especially during these times, to have a family member or people you can play with or rely on, or just have a buddy. Again, remember when she was open about her surrogacy journey, she said, my plan is to have kids closer in age, while adding that the pandemic delayed her plans for baby number 2. Let's not forget that she wanted her kids about 2 years apart. The pandemic delayed it. The baby is the baby's going to be 1 this year. So if they get another one in the oven, they can be super, super, super close in age. I do also want to say this. We know Khloe uses surrogacy, so it's not like she has to carry the baby, right? We do not know if she's going to use the same surrogate, but it looks like she is definitely having more kids. Those fertilized embryos will be planted. We do not know whether they are going to be a boy or a girl. Now, this is really interesting because think about it. The one thing all the Kardashians are adamant about, and I don't know what went on in their households that made them feel like absolutely not. The Kardashians, the one thing they are adamant about is the fact that all the kids they have, they want to have the same father. They don't want step siblings. They want the kids to have the same father. I'm thinking that Khloe has decided that she wants those embryos implanted by Tristan's, right? And she wants Tristan to be all one father, so that way at least the kids don't have to fight on it. Again, I don't know what happened in Kris Jenner's house, but I think this is a good thing. Let's not forget that Tristan was posted up at Khloe's Halloween party, spending time, of course, with True and the baby. Let's also not forget that he was at the Kardashians' holiday party and he volunteered along with them at a lot of charities. So again, they keep saying they're best friends, but maybe Khloe, with all this is going on, realizes also time is spare. And maybe she also realizes, and I'm being serious, maybe she also realizes that her and Tristan have come through all the hurt and pain. It's always attached to her wanting to be in a relationship with Tristan. But if she removes that thing, for whatever reason, Tristan seems to be a good enough father for Khloe that she wants to have other children with them. Again, Once you take out that relationship part, Khloe seems to be fine with his parenting. They say that Khloe's not letting go. An insider said that Khloe definitely wants to keep Tristan around and keep him in the kid's life. She does what she can to make it work and what's best for the kids. She's predominantly in charge when it comes to how involved Tristan is in the kid's life. In the past, she said that it would be a blessing to have more kids, and it's only in God's plan. Well, we can't really say it's in God's plan because they are fertilized embryos. So God's plan has already taken action. You just need to find a surrogate to have the child. Again, this isn't just people being like, Travis and Kourtney are saying it's just God's plan, because they were trying to do IVF. Kourtney said she reacted really badly for it. She said she's just getting her energy back. So they were hoping to have a child naturally. We'll see if that happens. That's God's plan, because you don't know. But when you actually have fertilized embryos ready to go, I think God's plan has already started. Anyway, the source also told them, this directly from Khloe's camp, no one knows what the future holds between Khloe and Tristan. Khloe doesn't even know. We do know that unfortunately Tristan's mom tragically passed away. She was very young, very vital to the family, very full of vigor. She was a healthy woman. They haven't released more details on why that happened. Khloe's, along with TMZ, are the ones that released that she had actually passed away. They had photos of Khloe being right there with Tristan. It's unknown who else is going to be there. Tristan does have a big Caribbean family. It's unknown outside of his mom and his brothers how close he is to the rest of his family. Khloe did say that she was taking care of everything. The same thing when things happened with Lamar. She stepped in, took over, handled everything. It looks like she's doing this too. Regardless of what Khloe was thinking, she definitely wants to push the narrative that her and Tristan are best friends. And I do want to say I find it hard to be best friends with someone that took you through so much, but Khloe has forgiven him. Clearly, it has been said, and I do tend to believe these rumors, that they do live together. Tristan does not have a house in LA. When he found out the news, he had to go to Khloe's house to pack, right? They are living together. Maybe as best friends, okay? Right? We don't know if they're sleeping in the same bed, but it seems like when he's in LA and he is retired from basketball, so he has no reason not to be in LA, he stays with the mother of his child, Khloe. Khloe was there to comfort him and hold his hand while he went back to Toronto. And she's handling everything with the mom's wedding. So again, they seem to have come to some type of equilibrium. They said Khloe doesn't even know what the future holds between her and Tristan. They said history tends to repeat itself, so never say never. But right now, Khloe's single and she isn't dating anyone. She's truly focused on her kids and family, saying that her and Tristan are co-parenting well together. Let me just say this, right? And this is just all on Khloe. Y'all, how many times has Khloe told us that she was truly single and she was engaged to Tristan? How many times has Khloe said she was done with that man and he was literally in her bed while she was tweeting that? You love who you love. For some reason, Khloe cannot move past Tristan. However, in times like this of tragedy, people do change, and they change for the better. They see what's important, they grow up, they mature, and sometimes they see what's toxic and what's holding them back. Tristan is at a pivotal time which nobody would wish to be. We all grow up and change for different reasons. Nobody would wish this on, that somebody grew up out of losing one of the most important, transformative figures in your life. Someone that really defined who you were, how you grew up, how you saw the world. Tristan's mom brought out the best in him. Tristan's mom raised him to be such a bowl of love, okay? There is that side, and I think that's the side that Khloe always says she sees. But it seems to me, and this is just my humble opinion, and nobody asked me for it, but y'all here, so let me give it to you. It's a little bit too early in the wake of something like this to be talking about having more kids and family. Now, if Tristan's the one starting these conversations, then fine, but I would even caution Khloe, it's too early to have these conversations because Tristan is not thinking clearly. No one is. But it looks like, given these sources are coming from Khloe's camp, Khloe's the one is initiating these conversations. And I gotta say, it's too soon. Tristan is not thinking clearly. He is at the lowest of the low that anybody can get. He literally is in the winter of his discontent. Losing a parent, like so many of you guys in the comments have pointed out, changes you on a molecular level, okay? For most people, it changes you for the good because you want to live to be the person that your parents raised, that they saw in you, that they wanted. But regardless of how it changes Tristan, we have to know that he is going through a pivotal, incredibly heartbreaking, incredibly sad, transformational moment. For God's sakes, we don't even know if Theo met his mom, if there was blood on this earth that she did not meet yet. I gotta think that's weighing heavy on Tristan's soul, along with losing somebody that he loves more than anything, losing someone that taught him to be a good, humble, kind, loving individual. Again, these sparks Khloe keeps talking about seeing of Tristan, that is the man that his mother truly raised. And Tristan took care of his mom, took care of his brothers, took care of his family. Listen, regardless of where things went relationship-wise, he was really, really good. However, I think on Khloe's part, if she is really trying to be there, and if these reports can be believed, and she is, and they are talking about having more children, I think that Khloe, because she's supposed to be the support base, she's supposed to be the guiding base, she's supposed to be that person that's being his rock right now through this storm that would tear down even the strongest of people. Children shouldn't even be in the mix. Buying a house should be, money, like nothing that is permanent should be talked about right now. Because again, I'll say it once and I'll say it again, Tristan is not in his right mind. But I want to know, what do y'all think about this? Do you think it's too soon to be talking about this? Again, they have those fertilized embryos. Khloe always said she wanted 4 more kids. She has 100% said that she wants, well, shown that she wants all the children to have the same father all the Kardashians have. I don't know, y'all. In the worst time of their relationship, she decided to have another baby with Tristan. I'm not even talking about Marley. Let's not forget Tristan had a cheating scandal earlier that year. Again, this is all water on the bridge. I'm not saying this so we can have a talk about like what's wrong with Tristan. I'm saying that it looks like, since she is having the kid conversation, her sources are, if these reports can releasing this, yeah, and Tristan might be having another little one in the oven via surrogacy before the end of the year. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later.